But if it's Samantha's up for election, put your Samantha to hello. I think you're gonna run to your 501c3 status. Ish. Okay.
Quick question.
Yes.
That's only for the president, the vice president, not the board director. Can you still?
Anytime do the door or on the door, and it's the perception. Perception is that organization is.
Okay.
So you got some more say got to president to vice president by the cop. I say you got even soon again. Like come say for example Samantha how fundraiser come got the we have black to support cop. Okay, that's you. You and only you. It's not a problem. Actually, you have to guidance say go got the go on behalf of Yaba Minnesota. That becomes a problem.
Okay.
Now take another example. Go to PR, everybody else except who's the Minnesota now, who's the unemployed. Such to VP to actually got here to secretary and whomever else. Said the rest of the board. Well, then that's a problem because they thought they balance, so you are the organization.
Okay. So it's more than one person.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just be careful that you look on thought or the perception is it's the organization. Okay? It's the perception also. But your judges, no matter we can't do anything that's illegal or that's perception to be wrong. Anything wrong or perception to be wrong. Okay? Yeah. So and I subject bit Facebook, I see so many, the Batan showing up supporting the politicians. I see and I said, man, don't do the high so more high thing. It's I think it may be to the point where as an example, as an example, where the Republican Party starts complaining. Based on non-profits, based on organizations, based on support among politicians, but they are most of them Democrats, except Bylaw, Shello, and a couple others who are Republicans. But the majority of based among community, not the big them will support based politicians, but they are Democrats. One day the Republican Party might complain. So, okay.
Cú ấy nhập clarify không làm gì. Nhớ li cho cộng hòa giờ là host event này là đã cho lúc cộng hòa này cho bắt than tôi cộng nó nhà chỉ sầu à.
Chỉ sầu à. Okay. Yeah, no problem. As long as they don't come and talk about another politician. Okay. Then you can come. Okay. How 501c3, just be careful, don't get politically involved.
Okay.
Okay. Directly or indirectly. Okay, so directly or indirectly. Yeah, it's a partner thing. Based on coupon, look on to 501c3 and coupon behind politicians. So you have to use support you sucker. We have to understand why this is C3 and C4. Why as a non-profit they support each other. And they need to understand that. They should understand that they're politicians and they need to know that. So Winona and Paul Yang, St. Paul, they need to know why I'm not with them or not behind them. It's not because I don't support them, it's just I can't. The rule says I can't. And the same thing, again, organizations, you guys need to understand that. All right. Numbers, Article 2, Section 2 now. Hakusatama, it's just, you need to fix it so that it's more in your new sheet out, language-wise, just fix it a little bit. For example, H, right? You have H, you have social advancement and justice, and then you have the semicolon. And then you see A, you have education, then you have the colon. This is just more grammatical stuff, okay? It's more grammatical, choosing the right language. So when you guys go back and try to fix these things, pay attention to these things to be consistent. So A, you have education, And then you have the colon, and then you encouraging, promoting, and supporting education at all levels of our members. And then you see H, you have social advancement and justice, and then you have the semicolon. Okay, so if you're gonna be using colon, use colon throughout. If you're going to be yakashilu colon, shi colon yakashili education colon description, for example, H, you do the same thing. Social advancement and justice, shi halu colon, and then what do you mean by social advancement and justice? What do you mean by that? Okay, do you guys see what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's just take, for example, take A to B now. Okay. So in A you have education colon, and then you have the description of what it is that this organization wants to do. Then go to B. B. So you see how B now is different from A. Okay. So what you want to do is, like for B, just go cultural preservation for the colon, take out the dash. Okay, take out the dash. So you do colon. And then you say promoting and preserving Hmong culture, customs, traditions, heritage, family values, and kinship. And then the promoting, just use that as a capital P. Okay, because so that's consistent with A. The education colon encouraging, but encouraging is capital E. They do the same thing with B too. So cultural preservation colon capital P, promoting. Okay, just be consistent. That's all. And then you see how C doesn't have anything. Okay, C doesn't have. What do you mean by C? Cultural. C is preserving cultural, religious rights and rituals for members. So how C is different from A. Okay, so make C looks like A now. Standard C, to me C is already under B. So it's preserving cultural and religious rights and rituals for members. Well, that's like in B already. Promoting, preserving Hmong culture, customs, traditions, heritage, family values, and kinship. So here, I don't think that you need C. Take out C completely. Because C is already under B. Okay? And then D, just make D look like A. Doesn't matter now. Style, whatever you prefer. I'm just gonna tell you this. There are 15 people, 15 different styles of writing. Okay, so we have different styles of different writing. You just have to okay, let's use this style. Doesn't matter what style. Everybody has a different style of writing. So just choose what everybody agrees on, what the majority wants in terms of style to format. There's got a she colon, plus she semicolon, got she dash. There's nothing wrong. Okay, it's just preference. But if whatever you prefer, whatever you use, be consistent throughout your bylaws. Okay. So when you guys get a chance, you can go through section 2, article 2, section 2, and fix that. I want to go back to article 2, section 2, purpose now. Try not to the sentence. When you have each sentence now, just try just to use maybe couple lines up. Don't use too many lines. So for example, Maine, Minnesota is established exclusively. So you can take out the word established, right? Because Maine, that's why means that it's established. So you don't need to use that. Maine is exclusively for charitable, religious, is exclusively, not take out the word for. And so Maine, Minnesota is exclusively charitable, religious, educational, scientific purpose. I think you don't want scientific purpose here, okay? I don't think you guys going to be doing any scientific studies. And I would say just educational purpose, and then just eliminate the rest, okay? Just a suggestion, Linona. So section 2 purpose, you have a main YWMA hyphen Minnesota is exclusively charitable religious education that's fine. It is exclusively for charitable religious educational purpose. That's it. Okay, you don't need the rest of the sentence. If you're gonna have our mission is important. Lalu mission is very important. I think you should put a different paragraph for mission, okay? It's section 3. Okay. Section 3 is okay. Equal in terms of bylaws now. Sometimes less is better. Okay, sometimes less is better. For example, section 3, you may not need section 3. Service shall be provided to anyone who needs them, regardless of races, ethnicity, gender, national origin, veteran, handicap status, membership, or clan affiliation. I think you'll be họ bị tao tao để bị lúc còn họ yam mà mình được sợ là nhưng bị trả lúc còn họ nó là một ba ta đã bị trên hình yam mà yam mình được sợ là so that's the understanding. So with that understanding, I think section 3 service we could strike it. Strike out paragraph that tao this shit. But if you want to keep it here, that's fine. You may not want to be so wordy. Okay. Number 4. Hanama Joya Yama Minnesota, Yama USA says doesn't apply to does not Nuchi apply to Ning Chair. But you gotta be careful. The what you go look more any association with another organization, you have to be careful, because you're more association that they talk right there. You should be careful, man. You look that it could affect you. Okay. So if you have a main USA does something wrong, it may impact Minnesota. So Minnesota might be liable for something that USA does. That's why you just need to be careful when you associate yourself in the bylaws. No part there. So Maine YWMA Minnesota shall be established. Okay, take out the shall be established. Is an independent organization to serve the interests of members, but shall affiliate with Maine Association of the United States. So what do you mean by affiliate? So just be careful. You'll see the part there. Maine USA what's all that day. Only Minnesota might be liable. Okay, so just be careful what you mean by affiliate. Sometimes you may not. You don't tell me touch house. You can show the more for the okay, they can trace it or Yemen chair or something. Okay. Membership. Yemen chair or more membership. You guys have membership?
We do. We have a
Membership?
paragraph on membership, yes.
Okay, what's your membership?
Membership is, I need to bring it up, but there is, I think we just have just a general membership, so with voting rights, so that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing else, yeah,
Okay.
no fee or nothing like that, yeah.
Yeah, Roman. Okay, and I bring it up because, for example, Leo article section 3, which talks about services shall be provided to who needs, and then the membership. You know, Bylaw, the three organizations, it's not like CAP, right? Or it's not like the McKnight Foundation. It's not like the Immigrant Law Center. We're talking about huge money. We're done on board of Immigrant Law Center. We're dealing with about $5 million budget. Okay, $5 million. How who touch on membership? Number 10 services you guys provide is if you ask for grant. Only talk grant now. I don't think you guys will be applying for grant, right? You talk grant, they know, okay, just be careful about who can be members and what type of services. If you write it down here, just be careful that you're not excluding anybody. You can't exclude anybody, period. Whether it's race, gender, age, sexual orientation, religion, whatsoever. So sometimes it's better not to put anything down so that you're not specifically allowing somebody or helping a particular group but not others. And membership, just if you want to open to anybody. Because you know, grant these these organizations or the federal government or the state government, they're going to look at who you are excluding and who you are excluding. And I can tell you 18 councils having problem with money because it's all male. 已經喺度同白話睇話白話落白話已經係共不制 too. I said you guys need to expand your membership so that because majority of, well, all of it, actually not all of it. So even Jasmine Khan, female, she's a woman. She's the only woman that has ever been on the board of 18 council. And when 18 council goes apply for grant, they're going to look who's on the board. If you all the board members are males, and the males have been on the board for however many years since it was created, there's some, they may not give you money, okay? But I don't think that's the case here with Yamaming USA for sure. For Yamaming USA to who here Yahoma, in terms of grant, so that wasn't an issue with us. And for the grant wise, it's important to have a 501c3. Make sure, again, that's another reason to have a 501c3 current. The currently touched. You 99.99% you're not going to get any grant if you don't have a 501c3 status. Okay.
Judge Adam, quý nhiều staff còn mình chỉ là tất cả để có tổng bộ cổ một lâu chỉ đó.
Yes, 10:45.
Okay. Quý nhiều as they are each home there chỉ sẽ have take a break để phải take a 5-minute break. I said, but you guys okay, right? Because Josh Adam, you tổng bộ cộng rồi chứ.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I indicated that I was going to give you an hour and 30 minutes. So that's why if we start at 9 o'clock, gonna be 10:30. More, I call wedding now. You have someone call wedding. I officiate weddings. Go officiate a wedding to go in with you. We'll take the door at courthouse. Go in with that's why.
Yeah, I think next time.